about time with Garcia'S, about time boxing, aka Mr. Trill 100 Mil. What's up to the boxing world and the about time boxing family and the Trill 100 Mil gang? Thank you, man, to everybody who has been taking out the time to watch the videos, like the videos, share the videos, and leave the comments. I thank everybody who has subscribed to the channel. Please pass the word about Garcia'S About Time Boxing. Don't forget to hit that notification button to stay up on the latest with Garcia'S About Time Boxing. I want to give a shout out to Mark Nash. Support his channel, subscribe to his channel. Shout out to my guy Salute Rebel Life Boxing. Please subscribe to his channel and support his channel. And I want to give a shout out, man, salute to Art Man Boxing. Y'all got to watch this guy channel, man. This dude, he be giving it up. And shout out to Bushido Boxing. Yeah, he dropping some stuff too. You know, I checked out Art Man Boxing. Oh yeah, cooking jokers on this channel. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you're doing, bro. All right, so this whole thing with Ryan Garcia, with the whole doping thing, the Ostarine and Norandrolone and all this other stuff they talking about popped up in his system. Everybody talking about the A sample, B sample, you know. So everybody knows that, you know, that your A and B sample is from the same urine. Okay. Now Ryan and his lawyers are saying that it was contaminated, it was tampered with, and this, that, and the third. But how can it be tampered with when, okay, the A and B sample is the same urine, right? So you pee in a cup and they just pour some in the A sample, one in the B sample. One is tested right away. And then the other one is set to the side and tested later. So if they tested it right away and the PEDs popped up in your system, how could they have tampered with the other one when they finally tested your B sample and the same stuff came up? That means it's in your system. And you was juicing, dude. Ryan Garcia is a drug cheat. He was juicing. Because his whole thing was like, listen, I don't care what I got to do. I deal with the backlash later, but I got to beat Devin Haney. At any cost, I got to beat Devin Haney. And Derrick James, if you knew, because I know his father, his team, I know everybody else around him knew what he was doing. But Derrick James, if you knew what he was doing and you supported that nonsense, then you should be suspended too. Or serve some type of punishment. Fine and, whatever. Fine and suspension or something if you knew. And if you paying attention to your fighters, you know how you fight with their bodies. You know, especially if somebody, you know your fighters. So I'm not saying that Derrick James knew, but I'm saying if you did know, then bro, you should be ashamed of yourself. And now that all of this stuff came out, are you going to cut ties with him? Are you? Probably not. Since, it came out a few months ago, I think that Errol Spence, wasn't dealing with him no more. Errol was firing him or getting rid of him and looking for another trainer or something like that. So if that's true, then, oh yeah, Ryan, he popular. Boxing making money with Ryan. So what? He took some PEDs and put another fighter's health at risk. And it seemed like Devin Haney catching a lot of heat. Why is Devin Haney catching heat? Because Ryan Garcia got caught cheating. Devin Haney took the loss like a man. Did y'all forget that? After the fight, when he said, I don't make up no excuses. He said, alhamdulillah for everything. I don't make up no excuses. Said Ryan won, the better man won, or whatever, but he said, I don't make up no excuses. I'll be back. Took the loss like a man, and y'all still trying to drag this man's name through the mud. It's sad. Because when Ryan, if this the case, and everybody, oh, well, he tested positive, he tested negative, in the middle of camp. It stuff wasn't in the system in the middle of camp. Did y'all forget when Canelo and Caleb Plant fought? And Caleb Plant wanted the full 12 weeks of testing? And Canelo was like, nah, Canelo said, nah, I want 4 to 5 weeks. 4 to 5 weeks, you know what I mean, before the fight. That's when I want to start testing. And people know, because you want to give yourself time to taper off. Even Victor Conte said, if you're not regularly being tested for these things, he said there's loopholes big enough to drive a truck through where you can beat these type of things. And then, you know, this whole thing with Ryan Garcia, his hair follicles. Oh, his hair follicles was negative? Oh, well, what you expect? The A and B sample is the same urine. Right. My point exactly. So if they tested one right away and it was positive, then how could they have tampered with the B sample if they tested the B sample and they came up with the same thing? Because the dude is juicing. He's a drug cheat. And there's no place in boxing for fighters who do things like that. And then you got these idiots out here making these videos talking about, oh, it don't matter. Weight don't mean nothing. Everybody talking about he was bigger than Devin, is that. Weight don't matter. See, that's how I know those are the idiots. Those are the dummies who don't understand, you know, the dynamics of boxing. They don't understand the sport. They don't. How can you say weight don't matter? And then one idiot made a video talking about Tyson Fury and Usyk, using them like, well, you know, Usyk couldn't make adjustments or Tyson couldn't make adjustments, something like that to that effect. You got two heavyweights fighting. When you got two people in the same weight class fighting each other, and they both made weight, and one can't make the necessary adjustments in order to pull out the victory, then you can use that as an example. A la Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford versus Sean Porter, Jaron Ennis versus Sergey Lipinets, Floyd Mayweather versus Arturo Gatti. Okay? Those guys, Gatti couldn't make the adjustments. Sean Porter couldn't make the adjustments. Errol Spence couldn't make the adjustments. But guess what? They honored their contracts and they made the stipulated weight that they signed the contract and term sheet to fight in. Ryan Garcia signed an agreement to fight at 140, knowing he had no intentions on making the weight. And the WBC supposed to have this WBC clean doping program. Y'all remember Oscar Valdez? When Oscar Valdez got caught with the phenamine in his system? And he tried to say he got it from a tea. Some tea he was drinking. Are you kidding me? Come on. You gotta listen. Boxing don't test when you're not fighting, but you just staying in the gym. More than likely, some fighters who juicing, that's when they're juicing heavy. Because boxing is not testing them regularly for anything. But when you microdosing them, or I'm not even going to use that term. When you're juicing in small doses, it gets trapped in the fats, in the fat in your body. Okay? When you're, losing fat, burning, to make weight, you burning fat off the body to make weight. But here's the thing. When you're starching your body, draining yourself out to make weight, and Ryan Garcia had issues making weight. Okay? He had issues making weight. So when you're starching your body to try to make weight and you're juicing in small doses, and you're like squeezing the fats, then it trickles into the blood. And this is how this stuff, once it's in the blood, then it comes, then it gets in the urine. So the bottom line is, it doesn't matter how much, and just because they got small amounts doesn't mean he wasn't doping in larger doses. Now, and y'all can do the research for this yourself. And whoever want to think I'm crazy or whatever, then obviously you're more than likely the dumb idiot who's not going to do the research and don't care. And you think that it's okay for fighters to be juicing just so that they can win. Ryan came up, I guess he decided he wasn't going to take back-to-back losses. And weight does make a difference. That's why you'll never see a featherweight fighting a welterweight. For y'all idiots who keep talking about weight doesn't matter. Why do you think you'll never see fights like that? A junior welterweight or a lightweight fighting a super middleweight. You'll never see that. Not as a sanctioned fight. Because the weight does make a difference. An adult fighting a small kid can punch you in your face, might sting a little bit, but you crack that little kid, and that little kid gonna go down, and you gonna hurt that kid worse than that kid gonna hurt you. Because of the size difference, the weight difference. So don't tell me weight doesn't matter. And Ryan definitely was bigger than Devin. And we already know that he came in at 143.2 or 0.3 or whatever. And that was from him struggling to make weight. But they never talked about his unofficial weight, though. What was his unofficial weight? Right. So I own a health food store. There are products that you can sell to help people beat drug tests. Okay? And if I know this, you don't think these lawyers or athletes and stuff know this stuff? Yes, there is. There's mouthwash that you can gargle with. If they're going to swab your mouth, there's mouthwash that you can gargle with. That'll help you beat the test. There's shampoo that you can wash your hair with that will help you beat drug tests. There's capsules, there's pills and liquid that you can drink that can help you beat drug tests. There's things that you can take that's like a 5-day cleanse it'll clean and detox your blood, your kidneys, your liver, all of these things to help people beat drug tests. I sell this stuff to people all day in my store. So y'all can miss me with all that nonsense about, his hair follicles tested negative. And if y'all think this, y'all think it's a joke, or y'all think, oh man, shampoo there. One of the products is called Expulsion. Look it up. Google Expulsion. X-Pulsion. Google it. And look at the products that they have. And you'll see that they have mouthwash, shampoo, pills, and liquids that people can drink that help them to beat tests. So don't tell me no bullshit about Ryan Garcia's hair follicles. Oh, it wasn't in his hair follicles. The hair follicles and nails is as accurate as it can get. That's the most accurate. That boy cheated. And he know it. Even when he was doing his little FaceTime thing with Jake Paul, where even if I did cheat, even if I was juicing, and if everybody's saying that the weight doesn't matter, then how come Ryan Garcia didn't honor his part of the agreement to make weight? Why didn't he honor his part of the agreement to make weight? There was no rematch clause in the contract, even though rematch clause is part of boxing. And why do you think they put those in there? Because they know if a fighter rehydrates to a certain weight, even if he's fighting in that weight class, whatever weight class he's fighting in, it could still give him an advantage. So again, stop. You morons. Dumb idiot. Stop saying that the weight doesn't matter. It does. And again, if it doesn't matter, then why did Ryan Garcia make such a big deal about it in his fight against Tank? Oh, it was a rematch clause, but I'm not going to fuss about it. I was weight drained, but I'm not going to make up no excuses. I got injured in training camp, but I ain't going to make up no excuses. Devin Haney said he won. I don't make up no excuses. He said, Alhamdulillah for everything. But I'll be back. But it's like y'all still trying to dog Devin Haney. Like y'all mad at the fact that Devin Haney and his father Bill and that they speaking out about this. And then you got some people saying, you know, oh, was Floyd Mayweather instrumental in helping Ryan Garcia juice? I don't know about that. Not for somebody who advocated for clean boxing. Not the guy who wouldn't let you fight him unless you agreed to submit to random drug testing. Floyd was one of the first people to advocate for the random drug testing. Like, nah, you want to fight, take the test. If you clean, take the test. And Ryan didn't pop dirty in his fight against Luke Campbell. He didn't pop dirty in his last fight before Devin Haney. He didn't pop dirty in his fight against Tank. Now all of a sudden, he popped dirty, but now they trying to set him up. How? How? They tampered with the B sample. But if it's the same urine, how could they have tampered with it when they tested one right away and it tested positive? And then they went back and tested the other one and the other one came back positive too. How could they have tampered with it? And like I said, I don't care nothing about no hair follicles and all that type of stuff. They got stuff out there that you can use to beat those tests. Trust me. I sell it all day long to people in my health food store. I sell that stuff all day long. To people that's on all kind of stuff. All kind of drugs they on. Some of them take the stuff, you know, to keep a job. Some of them take the stuff because they don't want to go back to jail. Some of them take the stuff because they're trying to get a new job. I sell this stuff all day. The shampoo, the mouthwash, the liquid. It's a 5-day cleanse they got that cleanses everything. Because suppose they want to test your blood for it. It's a 5-day cleanse. You take 9 capsules a day. 3 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon, 3 at night. For 5 days. And it completely cleanses and detoxes everything. Your blood, kidneys, liver, all that. So even if they test your follicles, they won't find nothing. They test your blood, they won't find nothing. But the shampoo is a mask. The mouthwash is a mask. The liquid is a mask. This is just so you can pass the test. It gives you 10 hours. It gives you a 10-hour window. Okay? And y'all can research it again. And this is just one product that's out there on the market. And it's called Expulsion. Letter X hyphen Pulsion. Expulsion. So for all these idiots out here making up excuses for Ryan Garcia. Oh, well, it don't matter. He still beat Devin Haney. Nope, but I'm one, and y'all can say I'm crazy all you want. But if Ryan Garcia had made weight like he was supposed to, and this is what I said, let them have it. And why Ryan Garcia said no rematch? No rematch. Why? Because he knew he would get caught. And then he knew if he did the rematch, the terms and conditions would be stiff. Random drug testing. He got to submit to random drug testing, this, that, and the third. He would have to submit to all that. And he would have to make the weight. And it would probably be a rehydration clause in place. And you don't think him getting caught with Ostarine and Androlone or whatever it is and all, you don't think that stuff, because it increases your stamina, your power, makes you bigger, stronger, you don't think that'll give you an advantage in the fight? I don't know how the saying goes, but it's something like, oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive. So, listen. Y'all drop your comments in the comment section below. Drop the comments in the comment section below. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think that, everybody talking about these hair follicles, like that actually means something? Like that has some validity? Like there's not stuff out there to beat that type of stuff? But nobody gave thought to any of that. Well, the people who want to believe that Ryan Garcia wasn't doping, wasn't juicing. And that's only because y'all wanted to see him beat Devin Haney so bad. Now, I would have gave him credit had he beat him honestly. But he didn't beat Devin Haney honestly. So therefore, he don't get the credit. Even though in Ryan's head, Ryan don't care. Because he just wanted to win. And that's a dangerous thing. When you do anything to win. You put another man's health, his livelihood at risk, just so you can, go on social media and gloat and talk about, how you won, or how you did this and you did that. But dude, ain't no respect for that. I don't respect you at You don't get no respect over here. Not from Garcia'S About Time Boxing. You don't get no respect, bro. None. And I know your feelings was hurt when you lost the Tank and everybody was calling you a quitter. I know your feelings was hurt when Bernard Hopkins and Oscar De La Hoya, abandoned you at the post-fight press conference. But can you imagine the type of heat that Devin Haney would be catching if the roles was reversed and they said they found PEDs in Devin Haney's system? Come on, man. This stuff, it's a sad day. This is what boxing has been reduced to. A bunch of people clickbaiting, clout chasing, putting stuff out there, you know what I mean? And actually supporting Ryan Garcia cheating. Ellie Seckback is another one. When Devin Haney lost, he was one of the first people posting up these videos. Oh yeah, look at Ryan Garcia say he's smoking on that Haney pack and this, that, and the third and all this other stuff. But realistically, you was just mad because the Haneys, wouldn't grant you no interviews. They wouldn't let you, get no interviews and all that type of stuff. That's why, you was glad. And you another one, where are your videos at now about Ryan Garcia being caught? Where's all your videos about that? Yeah, you not posting nothing about that. Some of these dudes probably, who knows? They might be getting paid. But this is sad, man, when you got a bunch of people actually trying to come up with excuses or saying the fact that Ryan Garcia cheated doesn't change the outcome of the fight. It does change the outcome of the fight. It absolutely, positively changes the outcome of the fight. It does. Because he was worried about people teasing him again and talking about, oh, damn, you took back-to-back losses, first Tank, and then now Devin beat you up, blah, 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 blah. I know his father and them was like, look, we don't care what you got to do to win. We'll deal with everything later. We just going to say they set you up. And this is why throughout the whole thing, he started spinning these narratives about people after him, trying to do stuff to him. They watching him, all this old stuff like that. Man, come on, dude. Just stop. Just stop it. But there's about 60 to 70 banned substances. That's part of the WBC's clean doping or whatever program or whatever they call it. Clean boxing program or something. But Ryan Garcia, you were juicing and you cheated. And I'm one of them ones that's going to say, yep, You didn't beat Devin Haney. You didn't beat Devin Haney. PEDs helped you beat Devin Haney. And you knew that. See, this is when you know people, when things get to people psychologically, when things creep into people's psyche, when you got to do things like that to win, to get the edge. Look at how long Lance Armstrong went lying. And he won what? 6 or 7 Tour de France's? And he cheated for every last one of them. But what was he doing? On TV talking about, no, I didn't cheat. I won on my own ability. I'm just that good, blah, blah, blah. He was cocky and arrogant too, just like Ryan Garcia. Cocky and arrogant, just like Ryan Garcia. But you got to remember, Ryan, when that roof cave in, when it collapsed on top of you, you better hope you got a bunch of people around to pull you from out of that rubble. Because that roof is about to collapse. Don't forget to like, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate y'all. Pass the word about Garcia'S boxing. And this is all I got. Until the next one.